the Building Institute. And the Building Institute, this is the second house of the Building Institute, with the event house being the first one and the nextHouse being the second one, with the property across the street that's already been purchased. And this is all part of the neighborhood infill program, which is restoring the downtown central core of the city which is in the Freetown area. And so the nextHouse is the second home in the neighborhood infill program. This house in particular starts out with it has an open floor plan to allow for gathering area of the home. So with the two open porches that open up into the kitchen area to allow for that flow from both porches for entertaining and also to the living room. So with the real open floor plan, it just has that cultural gathering space that we all need inside of a home. And also the elements of the house is slightly raised in the front to respond to the raised houses in the neighborhood also as well. I definitely would say my favorite part about being on the project would be the experience with the contractors, and also with just the different contractors on the home, and actually physically building these homes on a site. And then also just being able to talk with the people in the community, the neighbors, just seeing them every morning when we come out. They're just really friendly to everybody in the neighborhood, and just really just physically building the home and learning about the field issues that come up on site that I guess we just you can't really teach in a classroom. So I think that's
the favorite part is seeing the impact that this design of the house has on the community and how everyone's excited about it, and it's revitalizing a neighborhood. But I'm also very excited about learning everything that goes on in the field, and how when we're drawing and doing our plans and stuff on a computer, that every line that we make has a consequence greater than just on a computer. That in the construction field it has greater consequences for contractors.
Probably the most obvious, as you can see, is the spray insulation. It's a lot more efficient than like typical bat insulation at providing an air barrier between the outside and the inside, which is really where you lose a lot of your heat. Is typical insulation isn't sealing in that manner. Also, you can see the air handler up here. Obviously, a very energy efficient model. Very highly insulated windows and doors. Actually, we found out just how insulative the other day. While we were putting in this door here in the back, I was on the inside trying to yell orders through the door, for them to like move it and such, and it was so insulative they couldn't hear me. I was like screaming at the top of my lungs, and they were just still barely getting the information.
That's funny.
A house is basically just the separation between the outside and the inside. So the more efficient you make that separation, the less energy it takes to control the interior of the house.